effort to reflect the secular character of central universities, the University Grants Committee has suggested that the words Muslim and Hindu be dropped from the names of Aligarh Muslim University and Banaras Hindu University, so the government has said that they have no such plans. The committee is one of 5 committees which was set up by the UGC on 25th April to look into a complaint of irregularities against 10 central universities.
Banaras Hindu University and Aligarh Muslim University might be in the process of a rechristening, as the University Grants Commission panel has recommended that words like Hindu and Muslim should be dropped from the institutes, as they do not reflect secular nature of an educational institution. This panel was formed on the recommendation of Ministry of Human Resource Development, and the key responsibility of the panel was to probe the alleged financial, administrative and academic irregularities in 10 central universities. The panel said the universities can be simply called Aligarh University and Banaras University, or be renamed after their founders. Some other universities that are being audited by the panel are the prestigious Allahabad University, Central University of Jharkhand, Central University of Rajasthan, Central University of Jammu, Mahatma Gandhi Antarashtriya Hindi Vishwavidyalaya in Wardha, University of Tripura and Pondicherry University. The UGC panel recommendations are sure to stir up a heated debate, as many students of these institutes have taken to social media saying that the name of their alma mater should remain sacrosanct, while another group says that the recommendations are the way forward. Moreover, there is bound to be a political debate over these names, as they stir up the sentiments of a large vote banks in both the regions.
Right, the panel was supposed to look into infrastructure and the academic research and financial operations of these universities. So why this panel actually got itself embroiled into debates as complicated as secular versus communal? Why the names under scrutiny after around a century of the existence of these universities? Joining me on the program today, very esteemed guest, senior journalist Siddharth Mishra. Thanks very much, Mr. Mishra, for joining us on the program. Also senior journalist and editor First Post, Sanjay Singh. Thanks very much, Mr. Singh, for joining us on the program. And member UGC and professor at IIPA, Professor Sushma Yadav. Thanks very much, Professor Yadav, for joining us on the program. My first question to you, Professor Yadav, why this panel actually got itself embroiled into this debate, secular versus communal? What's in the name?
Yeah, you can say what's in the name, and we usually believe that. I haven't seen the report. The report has not been tabled before the commission, and therefore I really don't know what was the reason, why did they do so, because this was also not part of the terms of reference, if I understand it rightly, because it was an audit of the university, and many of the central universities which have been receiving very huge grants from the UGC and the MHRD, they were supposed to keep the qualities as models, and these panels came up because there were certain complaints, there were certain maybe misgivings also.
Right.
So I can't comment why the panel went into it, because I have not seen the report and I have not been able to have a discussion. I can only understand why this news is coming up. There must be something behind it, because the panel is, report is yet not public, but the news is becoming, a part of it one day, part of it another day, and now this naming. And if they have, given this kind of recommendation, they must be having something in mind, because...
Okay. But as a professor yourself,
yes,
and as a member UGC, my question to you that does the mandate of UGC really go into defining that a secular or a communal character of university is defined by a name? Because this is what largely now everyone is debating, that Banaras Hindu University, if you make it Banaras, take the identity of that university away, or if you make Aligarh Muslim University, Aligarh University. And the fact that Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi has come out and commented saying that you become more secular when you have religions of, when you have all faith in together. Also, even HRD Minister has commented that the government has no plans of changing the name. So I want to understand the mandate of the UGC in commenting on things like that.
No, the mandate of UGC is to regulate and monitor and basically set parameters for qualities and standards. And names really don't matter in that. They only matter when the university may not be really carrying out its mandate. That becomes important.
Okay.
And if you remember, there has been some court case also, and there have been some cases about AMU. Like some of the students or community members had gone to the court saying that it is a central university, but it is not really reserving seats for SCs, STs and OBCs, as all the central universities are supposed to do. And there, the university contested a minority status. That is still not decided, I think. So maybe from somewhere there, this issue comes up.
Right.
And in India, secularism means that it should never mean that you start weighing the religions. Because if there is one Hindu university, there has to be one Muslim university. If you change the Muslim university, you have to change the Hindu university. No, I don't think we should look at it like that. We should surely look at the substance and substantial issues, which are much more important.
Okay, we'll talk about substantial issues also, and where these universities really stand when we talk about the higher education sector, as far as, if one talks about the ranking of our universities, comparing it with the global standards, but that's for the other segment. Mr. Singh, your comments, why are the names under scrutiny today after a century of existence of these universities?
What Sudhaji just said, I found part of it very interesting. That report has not been submitted, that report has not been discussed, nor was the thing in terms of reference for that particular subcommittee. And then the news comes in. Obviously there is some leakage. We all as journalists thrive on leakages. Depends where from it was leaked.
Right.
Obviously, when the panel decided to digress from the terms of reference and make this particular recommendation, something was there in mind of those who wrote that report. And also, as Sudhaji was saying, I got a...
if I just correct her name, Sushma.
Sushma Yadav. I'm so sorry. As Sushmaji was saying, I get a sense that if this thing was done with a purpose to throw a debate, to stir kind of a nest.
And as successful in doing that?
Yeah, successful. As it is, the debate on communalism versus secularism, and particularly post-war Lankesh murder, that has taken to another level too. And therefore, I found this thing very interesting. What's there in name? Why at all should Banaras Hindu University become Banaras University?
Right.
Why Aligarh Muslim University should become Aligarh, and then only those institutions can be secular? If this is there, the by connotation that when you say that drop Hindu university and then it would become secular,
right,
which means you are suggesting that today these universities, the two central universities, are communal universities.
Right.
One is Muslim in hand of Muslim communist and other in hands of Hindu communist. I think this is the most ridiculous idea I've ever heard.
Okay. So, Mr. Mishra, your comments on that, understanding the nature of these universities, and only when you drop Hindu and Muslim from the names of these universities, the universities will become more secular. Now, words related to religion and names do not reflect the secular character. This is what the UGC panel has suggested. That universities can be simply called Aligarh University or Banaras University, and the universities can also be renamed after their founders.
The words of the panel are true, as you are saying it to us today. I think the panel is out of its mind.
Okay.
They have to understand that this university is a product of the national movement. And at the time of national movement, the whole concept of secularism and communalism as it is understood today was not seen. And as part of national movement, we did not only get Aligarh Muslim University and Banaras University, we also got Khalsa College in Amritsar, we got Madras Christian College, we got Hindu College in Delhi University. So are you going to rename all these colleges, all these institutions? I think Hindu College of Delhi University is the most secular institution that we have today. And there has been no issue at all on the name of Hindu College. So you see and you must understand the Aligarh Muslim University and the idea which its founder had was the most progressive institution of its time. Women education of minorities, and it so happened that it was in his way of giving a call to his community people to come out of the period of dark ages and come out and embrace modern education. That's why he said it. That was the whole idea behind it. And the donation, the major donation for this university, which is called a Muslim university, was given by a Hindu Raja, Mahendra Singh. Similarly, Hindu University, Banaras University, Madan Mohan Malviya. So you see, these words have never mattered in this. What we should look at the cultures which these universities have developed. I have went and lived in Aligarh Muslim University for many a days together, doing works here and there, and look at the contribution of these people.
Right.
Aligarh Muslim University was the, and in fact, Sir Syed Ahmad was the first person to publish in English language.
Right.
I was to work for the Pioneer newspaper and we were doing a research on it, and Pioneer had the only English press in United Provinces of them. And Sir Syed was to publish from there. So these people, these universities, as Aligarh Muslim University and as Banaras Hindu University, they have contributed so much towards modern education in this country. And coming to that point, and you see, in India, Professor Sushnagha will bear me out, as we understood secularism was Sarv Dharam Sambhav.
Right.
Not a country without religion, as it has come to be interpreted today. So Aligarh Muslim University, if it embraces certain, tehzeeb and culture, but it also has a large number of Hindu students.
Right.
And similarly, Hindu University has